manage all right?
Of course. I've prepared most of the meals in the last week, you know.
Yes, you have. It's been wonderful having someone to help. Another woman, I mean.
I'm enjoying it. Although I don't think I shall ever get used to having to go all the way down to the bathroom every time I want some water for something.
It is primitive, isn't it?
Yes, it is rather. Looking after one man is quite enough. Two is rather an undertaking.
Oh, Cliff looks after himself, more or less. In fact, he helps me quite a lot.
Can't say I've noticed it.
You've been doing it instead, I suppose.
I see.
You've settled in so easily somehow.
Why shouldn't I?
It's not exactly what you're used to, is it?
And are you used to it?
Everything seems very different here now, with you here.
Does it?
Yes, I was on my own before.
And now you have me. So you're not sorry you asked me to stay?
Of course not. Did you tell him his tea was ready?
I banged on the door of Cliff's room and yelled. He didn't answer, but he must have heard. I don't know where Cliff is.
I thought I'd feel cooler after a bath, but I feel hot again already. God, I wish he'd lose that damn trumpet.
I imagine that's for my benefit.
Miss Drury will ask us to go soon, I know it. Thank goodness she isn't in. Listen to him.
Does he drink?
Drink? He's not an alcoholic, if that's what you mean. He'll have the rest of the street banging on the door next.
It's almost as if he wanted to kill someone with it. And me in particular. I've never seen such hatred in someone's eyes before. It's slightly horrifying. Horrifying and oddly exciting.
He had his own jazz band once. That was when he was still a student, before I knew him. I rather think he'd like to start another and give up the stall altogether.
Is Cliff in love with you?
No, I don't think so.
And what about you? You look as though I've asked you a rather peculiar question. The way things are, you might as well be frank with me. I only want to help. After all, your behaviour together is rather strange. By most people's standards, to say the least.
You mean you've seen us embracing each other?
Well, it doesn't seem to go on as much as it used to, I admit. Perhaps he finds my presence inhibiting, even if Jimmy's isn't.
We're simply fond of each other. There's no more to it than that.
Darling, really? It can't be as simple as that.
You mean there must be something physical too? I suppose there is, but it's not exactly a consuming passion with either of us. It's just a relaxed, cheerful sort of thing, like being warm in bed. You're too comfortable to bother about moving for the sake of some other pleasure.
I find it difficult to believe anyone is that lazy.
I think we are.
And what about Jimmy? He is your husband, after all. You mean to say he actually approves of all this?
It isn't easy to explain.